Hello, I'm trans, but I'm also extremely feminine. Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Yukya, and I am a trans man both in the inner world and the outer world. So I think maybe I am indeed qualified to talk about this. I have no other thoughts except for that I'm trans and I'm feminine, and that's valid. I don't know. I was watching a video by Freddie, and um, she was saying like, "Why didn't you change your name?" Like, "Oh, it's because I didn't want to," and like how, as trans people, sometimes our transness tends to get invalidated if we have traits of our like assigned birth. So, like, for example, in our case, because we wear dresses or because we wear like makeup, soft stuff, like a lot of people are like, oh, you're just, woman. And I'm like, no, I'm really not a woman. I'm really shy, so sometimes it takes me a while to correct people. I will correct people if I'm really, really close to them, but I really won't correct people who I just don't know that well because I don't want to fight a losing battle about like whether or not I'm valid as a trans man. I also feel the same way about like transitioning and the outer world. In the inner world, I've already transitioned. I'm about as Yuki as I want to be. But in the outer world, I don't know if we want to transition. I am considering it because I want some more masculine traits. Like, I do kind of want our voice to sit on the lower side. I wouldn't mind the body hair. I think it would be really cute. But even when we do a medically transition, I don't think we are going to ever change our sense of style. The sense that we would still love to wear skirts, we'd still really love to wear like cutesy clothes. I feel like we're just that type. Our features are very like, I'd say cutesy. Maybe the right word is whimsical. Yeah, we have very whimsical features. So why not up the whimsy? Why not wear soft cardigans, and does softness have to equal femininity? And likewise, does hardness have to equal masculinity? I say this knowing full well that like some of us in the system um like to go by very binary standards. Like, I know Hajime has a very particular like, I'm a guy, I should look like this mindset, and I respect that. I really do, but I don't think the same way as he does. I think that guys can be soft, guys can wear like cute, frilly things, and just because you're trans doesn't mean that you have to prove your masculinity. You already are male, you already are you. And that's an affirmation that I have to keep on telling myself again and again. 'Cause I'm already male enough. I'm already me, you know. Something goes for like people like Yuma who really love the uh Lolita core. Like, Yuma is very coquette, very Lolita, but I actually think Yuma be might also identify with masculinity very strongly. It's just that he doesn't correct people when people say like she her, because to Yuma like he gets it, and I respect that. Uh, I respect that. Um, I respect that he doesn't care. Since Yuma's also trans, I feel like he invalidates his transness a lot and just says like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine with any pronouns," because they don't really want to start an argument. And as someone who's also femme presenting and who is transgender, I really want to fight for that in the system. It's valid and perfectly okay to have a brighter voice that sits a little bit higher as a masculine individual, as a male, as a he, him. That's valid. It doesn't make us any less of a man. Whenever I was on Bumble, I would always be very careful if like people were just into men. Like for example, so I had set my gender as a trans man on Bumble, and I always had to be careful when swiping because I didn't really know if people would be into me as a guy because always thought like, oh, I'm too soft, I'm too feminine to be a guy, and that really sucks. I guess it just goes to show that even if you're very comfortable in your masculinity, like we are, like society can kind of change that because like society can still really affect you because society won't see what you see because they have a preconceived notion of what a man should be. And that needs to change. It's not just for trans men, also for trans women, also just for any non binary individual. If someone says they're non binary, they are non binary. They use they them pronouns. If someone says they use he him pronouns, they use he him pronouns, they are a guy. If they identify with being a guy, they are a guy. If they identify with being a woman, they are a woman. If they identify with being non-binary, they are non-binary. If they identify with being a void, they are a void. Everyone is valid. Hello. I am upstairs because people are watching a violent movie downstairs, and I really don't like violent movies. I know my relatives are over and I really should spend time with them, but I not like that. I'm going to try to do my hair. This is the hair curling tool that I use. It's just something I bought online. It's not anything expensive. I have a mirror in front of me and a mirror behind me so that it's easier for me to see things. And then I set up my curling iron. So I'm aware that I could get a better curling iron, but for now this works. I always have my curling iron set at 180 because I don't really want to have too much heat on my hair. It's bleached, so I don't really like high heat for it. Today I'm thinking maybe I'll do just the front. I don't know. I'll try to do everything. I'm yet to figure out how to do the back. We'll see how it goes. Disclaimer, this is not a tutorial because this is only about my second or third time curling my hair. So I don't really know how it's going to turn out. I'm not even the best at doing this stuff, so I don't know why I'm doing it on camera. But I digress. My family is watching some senseless killing stuff, which I find funny because the other people in the system really like Jujutsu Kaisen, and Jujutsu Kaisen also falls under the category of senseless killing. I don't like watching stuff like that because I think it's bad for the soul, and I don't know, I'm very pacifistic in nature. I'm conflict averse, and I just don't like the idea of violence. Like, it's okay if other people want to do it, but not me. I'm not going to make myself watch that kind of content. Oh, I think I forgot to say who I was, but it's still the same as in the previous clip. I'm Yukio. Hi. I used to always say I use he, they pronouns, but now that I think about it, I might actually use he, him pronouns. I guess while we're at it, we can talk gender and gender expression. So, I am a trans man. Our body is transgender, but not all of us are transgender, if that makes any sense. Like, some of us in the inner world are like cis men or things like that. Like, I'll give you an example. Yeri is a cis man. And then there's people who are like AMAB and then transition to be female, like Kelsey, for example. She is a trans woman. And even if we're like AFAB in the outer world, Kelsey still strongly identifies with being a trans woman, so she is a trans woman. She always says like she understands the trans woman experience, things like that, because she is one in the inner world. It's just not very reflected in the outer world, just because in the outer world we are AFAB, so it just looks like we're extra. We are femme, even though like Kelsey will say things like she'll say, I want penis surgery, so I want penis surgery to remove my penis, or I want bigger boobs. Like she's very much like that, like girly pop. She watches a lot of like trans fan TikToks and she's like, oh my god, that's so me. So she relates more to like the trans girl experience than to the cis girl experience because she is transgender. Like I don't even know if I don't think we have that many cis people in our system. Yari's one of them, like I said. See with Giorno, he's AMAB, but I don't exactly know what they are. I guess they're masculine for the most part, but they're also just gender non-conforming. So that's a thing to consider also. I know what Yuta is, because Yuta is my inner world partner. Yuta is a trans man, just like me, so we're T for T. I'd say Yuta does have a bit of an androgynous presentation, but he also is more like masculine presenting than I am. Like he'll wear a skirt, he's okay with it. He won't get dysphoria from wearing a skirt like Hajime. Like Hajime will get dysphoria from wearing a skirt. Yuta K will not. Like Hajime will feel very weird in a skirt, or in maybe not all skirts, but in some skirts Hajime feels very like weird, especially if the skirt is on the frilly side. Yuma is, I'd say, very similar to me, where like he identifies with being a man, but his presentation and nature can appear very feminine. That's why I always say, like I said in the previous clip, that I'm always going to defend Yuma's right to he him pronouns, because I also am in the same boat as he is. Where sometimes I feel like if I present a certain way, then I'm not masculine enough. When in reality, that shouldn't be the case. Like, when in reality, I am a man regardless. Okay. I didn't curl all of my hair, but I feel like I'm tired and I don't want to curl my hair anymore. My arms kind of hurt. I am aware that the back of my head has absolutely nothing going on. But I don't really care. Like, it's fine. To me, my face card in the front is all that really matters. Hi, sorry, I got stuck on Instagram for like 30 minutes. So I'm not usually a very social media person. I don't post a lot on social media except for YouTube, because I'm scared of social media a little bit. I did try to make Instagram a regular thing, but then I deleted my public Instagram because I followed a bunch of people for dating purposes, and then I realized that that's not what I want to do with my life. I think I was the one fronting when I decided to just delete that Instagram, because I'm a very offline person. I don't like being online, if that makes any sense. Except for YouTube. YouTube doesn't feel like online to me, because I'm not just like mindlessly scrolling. Sorry, I keep looking at my hair because I really like it. I like the little bit of curls on top and then the swavy. I really like my hair, is what I'm saying. Like, I like that the curls on the front enhance it a little bit, give it more like a cutie, whimsical appearance. And I like how the back is just the way that it is. It just kind of exists. I'm trying to grow out my hair. I don't know if everyone else in the system wants to grow out our hair. I definitely know we like having a longer fringe just because it's nice, but I don't know if we want to actually have like long hair. I feel like I just felt Hajime like do this action, like he just he did not like that. Hajime does have pretty short hair, like he has like sort of a grown-up buzz cut, but like short on the sides. I guess it's, I don't know what it's called, but it is short hair. He has short hair. Me in the inner world, I have like it's a little bit wavy. It's on the finer side. It's kind of short and it sticks out a little bit. Yeah, that's my hair. What's up? I'm Hajime. Sorry, Yukio's shit is bothering me. I don't know exactly when we're filming. Guess I'm gonna go work on some granny squares. I can't find my hook. Yeah, I don't know where it went, so I just got my 5.0mm hook. I don't know. I'm very sleepy, low energy, high sensory input right now. Like, I low-key feel like my brain is going to explode. My God. I hate Christmas, you guys. Like, I kind of am a Grinch, not gonna lie, because Christmas to me just kind of really fucking sucks. Like, it's overwhelming and it's stressful, and December is kind of weird and stuff like that. I don't know. My dad was like, you should go take advanced diving lessons in Davao, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Why would I want to take diving lessons the one time that I'm always like having to travel everywhere, sleep deprived from the flight, or just like overwhelmed because it's way too hot? Like, why would I want to do that? I wonder if I can come across as like rude or inappropriate to people. I definitely feel like I can sometimes. Like, I don't really, I'm not a very finesse person. I feel like a very religious individual in this outfit. Hold on, I'm gonna change my clothes. Okay, changed my clothes. No, I don't feel like a very religious individual. Now I feel like I'm Kelsey and I'm on vacation or something like that. It's probably just because I'm wearing like shorts and this top. Like, I mean, I don't feel dysphoric in this outfit. It just feels a little bit strange, but that's okay. I don't really want to go full Hajime today. Full Hajime would mean like, I don't know, some black, all black. I don't want to do that. I want to save that for another day because I'm already wearing this shirt. I just needed something to go over it. And guys, I think someone's cold with me because I can feel this stillness. I think it's just Hajime. I was gonna be like, yeah, someone's with me because you're very like still and robotic, and then I realized that I'm still and robotic. Like, of course, we're gonna come across as still and robotic if I'm the one fronting. Every time I wear colors, and there's no black or not enough black, I just kind of feel like something's wrong with me. But I digress. Might also just be just because it's really hot right now, and I feel like something is wrong with me always when it's too hot. I also think I miscounted. I didn't, but I thought I did. Crap, whatever. I'm just gonna restart this row because it looks stupid. Okay, it's better now, but I need to turn on the air conditioning because I'm becoming fried chicken, and I don't want to become fried chicken. I want to eat fried chicken, but I don't want to be fried chicken. Oh, I think I know who I am. Shouldn't be surprising. Hi, I'm Yuta, the other one, not Yuta K. I'm not Kaneko. There's Yuta curly hair and Yuta not curly hair. That doesn't really translate that well in the outer world because we have the same body, but there's Yuta sweater, gray sweater, sweet voice, and there's Yuta lower speaking voice, not as sweet. You know what? My name shouldn't be Yuta. My name should be Yamato. Yamato Sato? That's a good name. You know what? Now that you're here with me, let's talk about names. I really do think my name is Yamato or something similar. Like, I feel like Yamachan is a good name for me. Like, Yamachan. Although I don't know if it's because my last name is Yamada or if it's because I'm Yamato. I'm gonna go look at some names because I could just be related to Aryuma. Like, that's a possibility because there's this thing in our system that we say that we come in pairs. So maybe I am Yuma's pair. Computer. Pascon. Check. I do have to pick an emoji though. So first I'm gonna go search emojis. It's gotta be red because I'm red. I think maybe the spicy chili pepper is also very me. I am kind of a spicy author. I could also be a strawberry, like Ichigo, red dot, comdat. Yeah, why not? I'm not gonna do anything flag related. We don't do that here. Ooh, you know what? I could be a phoenix. Ladybug is Giorno, so obviously I can't be the ladybug. Oh my god! Tomato. Literally. Yamato Tomato? Yamato Tomato? You know, especially if my name is Yamato, that would be really funny, actually. Hold on, I'm gonna go to Japanese names. I'm gonna go look for my name. Haruki. No, I can't be Haruki. We have a Haru name. So let's search names with Yama in them. I know Yamato is obviously one. Yutaka. Oh, because Taka, Tall Mountain. Okay. That makes sense. Takashi. Takashi. You know what? Takashi. Maybe I should just straight up be a mountain emoji, because I am Yama. I think I like the names in Yama, though. I like them a lot. Ravine Mountain Street. Interesting. So K is also like a mountain street name. I don't want to see. I like the name Yutaka, but the thing about Yutaka is that we have Yuta, and we'd literally just be Yuta again. You'd be Yuta K and Yutaka. It's just like it's essentially the same thing. That's really kind of embarrassing. Takeshi is really good. I like Takeshi. Keisuke, yeah, but doesn't quite have the meaning that I want. Hirotaka, Hiro is a good name. I could be a Hiro. Takeru is a really cute name, actually. Takeru. I like Takeru. I think Takeru is a really good name. Olga. Phoenix, Bird of Legend, and Mountain Peak, Tall Mountain. Olga? Yeah, but I don't know. You know, Yamato is such a cool name. Yamato Tomato. Yamato Yamada? You know what? Why not, actually? Yamato Tomato. Masato. You know what? That's a really cool name. Masato. And then it can also mean like intelligence, wisdom, cleverness, and to soar, fly, and guide. You know what? I like the name Masato. Guys, I had a thought. What if my name is Spencer? What does the name Spencer mean? Ew, it has a boring meaning. Never mind. I don't want to be named Spencer. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Hi. My name is Yukio. I thought that was very embarrassing. I always called him Yamato. Maybe his name is actually Yamato. Like, I feel like Yamato suits him. So I can't find the 4.5mm hooks for some reason. But I found my 4mm hook. It's okay if it's a 4mm hook because I can just adjust the rows accordingly to the 4mm hook. Like, I know what to do. I just add an extra row. I think Yamato was jumping around. Should I just call him Masato? I feel like Masato is a very rigid name for Mr. Yamato. I actually feel like the name Yamato suits him. He's just avoiding being a Comdot member, but we have Yuma, so... And that's probably not even the same kanji, because I think Yamato uses one kanji first name for Yamato, so maybe it's not even the same kanji. Like, you can just use the Yama kanji. Anyway, I was going to show you the amount of squares that I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, and I need 80 squares in total. There's 8 squares downstairs. So 8 plus 4 equals 12. That's not fun. But it's okay, I will do my best. So my Spotify Wrapped came in, and I'm really not surprised by my Spotify Wrapped. It's mostly Bump of Chicken, which is not surprising because we spent most of our year listening to Bump of Chicken because we really like this guy whose favorite band is Bump of Chicken. I'm notorious for listening to albums instead of playlists. Like, I just listen to albums. The only playlist I really listen to is my best friend's playlist, Getaway Soundtrack, and then like Itake's playlist. But other than that, we don't really listen to playlists a lot. So we'll just have like the Bump of Chicken album playing, or we'll have Stray Sheep by Kenshi Onise playing. That's our favorite Kanchiana's album. Like, we hyperfixate on albums. I think I need to take a shower tonight because my hair is kind of oily. I don't know, it feels kind of itchy. I really need to figure out why my hair is itchy. I'm not sure if it's because we need to wash our hair every time we go outside, or if it's because we have buildup and our shampoo isn't really helping with that. I don't really know the answer, but I need to check that out. Oh no. Oh, okay. I was going to say, oh no, we were talking too much and then we didn't do the pattern correctly. And then I remembered that it's intentional that we're not doing the pattern correctly. Like, we're making one whole red granny square, but I forgot that we were doing that. Hi. I just took a shower and this is what my hair looks like when it's wet. It's pretty long now for my standards, or it's the longest it's been in a while, so it's in my face. Also, I kind of dried it with the electric fan. It's not fully dry, so it might scrunch up, but it does kind of look like this. Kind of feels like grass because the shampoo in the bathroom that I took a shower in is not great. So the back bottom part of my hair feels like grass, which I find very confusing because I don't know why that part feels like grass. Maybe I didn't give it enough attention. My hair is an interesting color right now. I probably need to retouch it. I need to edit some videos. I'm tired. I've been editing for way too long. The last video, or well, the video that I posted today was kind of a pain to edit because it was a 40-minute video. It actually could have been like way longer, except that I did not, in fact, want it to be so long. So I cut it down, but it's still a 42-minute video. If you hear noise outside, that's just part of our living situation. There's a lot of people in this house. Yamato earlier, like when he was fronting, was so hyper and so excited. And then we kept getting interrupted, and now it's the middle of the day and my energy is just not there. I just ate pork chop and I am crocheting. Hey, look at this. You look cute. We're giving even more deku, and that's exactly what we want to be getting. So, yippee! I just wanted to show you guys my makeup because I did it really cutie. Look, I'll give you a closer look. Got my orange blush, and then I have like this sort of orangey brownish eyeshadow mix, and then I have a little bit of eyeliner, Hajime style, so down here, and then freckles, little freckles. We have chin acne, but we decided to just emphasize it. I like it when we feel confident and cutesy because I think our style archetype is cute, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, like a warm cute or an autumn cutie. We tried Tunisian crochet. This is our first attempt. It's very strange because of the hook size that we used. It is quite large, and this is our second attempt. We really just want to join these products together and create a different project. I don't know what exactly we're going to be creating, but that's okay. Either way, it's just exciting to know something new because we tried knitting and I don't like knitting, but this looks kind of like knitting, but it's not. It's crochet. Not sure if we showed you guys the pile of granny squares that we finished. Yay! Also, microphone. We wanted to use a microphone because of our noise reduction problem. Like, because every time we edit videos, there's always noise reducing issues. This microphone is just a really cheap microphone that we bought off the online store. Hopefully it's okay. The quality, it seems to have
its own noise suppression, so that prevents the video audio, my voice audio, from getting garbled whenever we try to do noise suppression on CapCut. So hopefully that helps. I don't really like the fact that it's like right on me. Like, I want a mic in front of me ideally, but I think those cost more money and I don't have that money. I can try a little experiment with my voice acting microphone that, if it works, hopefully I can have better audio on my phone when I film, but that's going to be an experiment for a different time.
I didn't film an outro because I didn't know how long the video was gonna be, but this video is 10 million kilometers long, so I'm gonna end this video here. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in to today's vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.